Mr. Chairman, sir, I rise to participate in the special motion discussion brought by the honourable member from Umroi, that is the state border issue. So at the very outset, it is my duty to support the honourable Chief Minister that you have taken this issue very seriously. Also, it is my duty to extend my support to Deputy Chief Minister, Chairman of one regional committee. He headed the committee from Ribhoi district. Then Mr. Sawkmie, indeed the Chairman of regional committee from Jawai. Then also would like to extend my thanks to Mr. Rinik Ton Lingdo Tongper, Chairman of regional committee from Nongstoin. So I also like to also extend my thanks to all the members of the committee, which was constituted by the government, that in the matter of a few months, they have already moved for this idea how to solve the border issue. Mr. Chairman, sir, the issue of border is a very complex, fragile, sensitive. We deal with the emotion, the sentiment of the people of the border area. So for the long time that this issue is hanging in the air. Now we have attained for 50 years of our state. I may say that this is the first time in the history of the 50 years that the present government, they have to take a bold decision. Why not we do something? 50 years. Why don't we put this issue at the back, at the back benches? Why not we settle this matter once and for all? I have to appreciate the Honourable Chief Minister because of his commitment of settle of this issue once and for all. And I'm sure that this issue, understand, sir, they've already said, the General Committee have already on the ground, meeting with people, asking people, holding up for a meeting after meeting, asking about them, what about the feeling of the people on the ground. It doesn't mean that this committee have already been taking a decision in the Secretariat itself, on this, also taking the decision in the Secret House, if it is a Ribhoi, if it is a Giant Hills, if it is a West Castle. It doesn't mean that only the Secret House itself, they take a decision that we go, that these areas will go to Assam, that areas for Assam will come. It's not like that. It is only the meeting. So if you look at the history of this regional committee, we have to appreciate. Till today, people in the border area are support. That is the number one. Till today, many people in the state end users support. We support. Everybody support. Because when we talk about these issues, I have been in the floor in the house and walked with many leaders. Then leaders, I have respect to the then leaders. I walked together with the late Bibi Lingdo, Mr. Didi Lapang, late Dr. Khong Lam, late E.K. Maulong, Mr. G.D. Rambai, late Dr. Don Kuparoy, late Don Kuparoy, then the present with Dr. Mukul Sangma, even the present Konrad K. Sangma. Many leaders have already been worked together. But I may say that from my side, though that I have respect. Respect to leaders was still in the mind how to solve. I know that honourable leader opposition for the last 8 years, he had been in the government, running the government. Even he have been many years have been together with many leaders who lead the state, and he knew better about the condition of the border issue. But sir, like I've already said, why not we give a chance to the present Chief Minister to go ahead? I urge the Honourable Chief Minister and also that the present government should move on. The word hold on should be move on. We would like to settle this matter once and for all for the interest of the state at large. So when we're talking about the border issues, sir, so when we're talking about this issue, I'm also that yourself you have been long here. You have been working even with the then former Chief Minister Dr. Mukul Sangma and others. You have been explaining in the House. In every session, the issue of border, it will come out. If it is it's a way of question, it is a way in a motion, it is a way in a resolution, if it is in the way of a special motion, every session. But what we experience, people like you and me, we experience in the House, that has become normal. Normal reply. We'll examine. We'll take the matter. We'll meet with Government of India. We'll meet with a counterpart. We'll have a cup of tea. Sit at the table. That type of a question, that answer, we have already been experienced many times. So, but now when we have the time of settlement, it is I may say that, sir, that the present government have to move. So the present legislators, sometimes we feel when the people of the states, when the people state only the mere issue of border, mere issue of border, you take 50 years, where we have touched, where we have started, where we have a deal of this matter. People talking is that when, especially nowadays in the social media, when we're talking anything, people said, even the border also you cannot do anything. How you expect? But sir, now the matter has come in the stage that the Honorable Chief Minister would like to solve this issue. We have to understand when this issue is solved, it is not the benefit of the present Chief Minister. It is not the benefit of his family. It is not the benefit of his party. Benefit for the people of the state at large, sir. It is our benefit. It is not. It doesn't mean that when we solve this matter, when election is come, he will a cakewalk. It's not like that. Again, you have to fight. But the main important, this is the state issue, a sensitive issue. We have to deal. It doesn't mean that Assam is a big state. Or like all the LO have already said, because they have an upper hand. So we are very much happy that our Chief Minister also more upper hand than him. Because we have only so when you judge the leader, you have judged the capacity of leader, the way of approach, the way of thinking, the way of speaking, the way of tackling the problem, and the way also how he's sincere for the job. We are very much happy. Others counterparts are very serious. But I can say that our leader is more serious than others. So for this matter, what I would like to urge the people of this state, they should not be misled by the others. Sometimes others, they think in political mileage. So I've already said that they are not happy if yourself you can do anything, because why? They will benefit. But your opponent, sir, if you have your opponent in your constituency, you're more happy if you didn't do anything. Sitting idle, that's not happy. Because why? Because the time election, see now, my opponent, 5 years he didn't do anything. That is the politics. But here, I must say that, sir, the present government have already been highlight of the gain. what we will gain. You have already mentioned here. All 8 villages in Tarabari, 2 out of 3 villages in Gizang, West Kasil. Then 11 out of 12 villages in Hakim, West Kasil. 1 out of 2 villages in Bokalapara, Ribhoi district. 5 out of 6 in Kandapara, Pilangkata, Ribhoi district. And 3 out of 5 villages in Ratashira. So, now it's already out. Now the numbers is already out. I'm sure that people in the state, especially in the borders area, will get a chance to exercise the mind. Now it has become transparent. Now it has become transparent regarding how to solve this matter. If If those who have said that I'm concerned for the state, why not now for the last many years, be together, solve the issue of the state. But now since the present government, they would like me to solve of this matter, why not we give a chance? It is very important to give a chance so that the others, so that this matter can move ahead. So I'm sure that the issue of the border, I've already said we are in democracy. In democracy, that is we can express our own ideas, as own way of thinking. But it depend with the sentiment of others. We understand about this issue. I've already said it is very important that we should move ahead. Out of 12 areas of different, the present government, along with the counterpart of Assam, they decide why not go on at the beginning 6, experience with 6 first. Then another 6 will become later. If now the 6 we cannot solve, how we expect about others? That's the reason why, sir, I support the present government led by Comrade K. Sarma, and I'm sure that this matter could be settled at once and for all. So the expectation of the people of the state, now like I've already said, now we have attained 50 years of statehood. Let we do something for the betterment of the state and solve of this issue. It is important that all of us, all 60s MLAs, that we have to be together on board on this issue. It doesn't mean that only because you understand in democracy, because the present government, they have the mandate. Let me give a chance to lead. Others also, sir. My request to others, let me work for the betterment of the people of the city at large. So when we go for the history and the background of the talk of the present government from our state with the counterpart Assam, after the talk have been started, we have not here. There is a clash. There is a clash in the border in the people in the border area for so long. When the talk have not been taking place, from time to time we heard that Assam have encroachment to Meghalaya. Assam have been stopped ornamental work, and Assam have been doing many things. But now after the talk have been going on, when the talk have been going on, we have heard that there is no more attention in the border area, because why people understand this is the best thing that we can reach into conclusion. I'm sure that all of us, we have only been seen in electronic media. People have been happy. People have been attended of the meeting called by the committee and others. Because why they want to settle? If Assam and Meghalaya, we are in the same country of India, we cannot solve. How we expect Pakistan and India, sir, can solve the border issue? This is only the state issue. The state issue main important among us. We can settle this matter. But sir, before I resume my seat, my request to all the 60 MLAs, since the government have moved on, we expect that they should move on. And I'm sure when they said move on, people also will exercise the mind. Because I've already said that the areas have already been laid statement by the Honorable Chief Minister, and people will get a chance to exercise the mind. I'm sure that people also will accept for the best interest of the people of the state. With this word, Mr. Chairman, sir, I resume my seat.